Hi Scorpio, Raye Turonek here, master weaver of mystery suspense thrillers as well as broadcaster of astrology. First, I'd like to thank you for being here with me today, lending me your eyes, your ears, and your time. I know it is valuable, and in return, I will be sharing valuable information with you to help you as well as the collective to reach their highest aspirations. So please don't hesitate to like the video and subscribe to the channel so that you help me grow and others as well. Now, let's get into our, while we're here. Or actually, first, if you'd like to learn more about Raye Turonek or Mental Chatter Musings, you can hit the down bar below. My website is there. My Amazon links, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, it's all there. As well as the link for the healing chakra beads. And I'm adding one more to the list for one of my coworkers. I really want to see her reach expand beyond Clarkston. And she makes sun catchers. So if you're into that kind of thing, as I am, it is spring. It's the perfect time. You can check this sun catcher out she made for me. Okay. She put a book on there. She personalized it for me. I call her Calico Kitty. She knows I love that print. So she put the print on there for me. The sun. And you can see it, Scorpio. It says. Okay. So if you like this kind of thing, she makes beautiful sun. Beautiful sun catchers. I'm sorry. Oh no. She makes beautiful sun catchers. So you should definitely check her out. I messed mine up a little bit. There we go. Okay. Now, we're here to go over Aries season as well as the remainder of April, you know. I go through the whole thing just as I do in the newsletter. Oh, and definitely you want to check out the newsletter. It's really good. It's got free reads in there, especially this month. It's a really good newsletter. I actually put a mystery suspense thriller story in there, and half of it will be for this month, and then I'll do the next half next month just for you guys, since a lot of us are at home. Some free reading. Now, Aries season is here from March 20th through April 19th. The cardinal fire sign of Aries is ruled by Mars, the planet of energy, challenges, and sports, among other things, making Aries the fiery, competitive sign that is always up for the challenge. Like the ram, they face their opposition head on. Still, it doesn't take away from their passionate, fun side. They come ready for the party with a confident, direct approach. This season, we could be tempted to let aggression get the best of us, so let us all take it one step at a time to avoid being too impulsive. Use this time, or this boost of vitality, to work on something you're passionate about. Okay, new projects are calling. Spring is here. It's time. Let us see where some of the major planets are transiting. Okay, now, we already talked about this, which we will be talking about for years to come, actually, because Uranus is in Taurus and it will remain for quite some time. Taurus reigns over your values, your money, your resources, which are all free to progress right now. 3 of the signs have oppositions to this transit: Cancer, Capricorn, and Libra. If you have any planets or houses in Capricorn, Cancer, or Libra between 2 and 6 degrees, you will feel shifts. These shifts greater than the collective. Shifts in your money, your values, your resources, your love, wherever those placements are. If you don't know, get your free natal chart from cafeastrology.com. It'll tell you exactly what degrees you have certain planets in and certain signs. You know, it tells you all of that. So the sun enters Aries on March 19th, and it remains there until it goes into Taurus on April 19th. And I've been going over that. I'm really hoping I didn't say Gemini. If I did, I apologize. Aries, we all know Aries goes, Taurus is after Aries. Okay. Now, moving forward, Vesta enters Gemini on March 21st. It's the time to put bright ideas into place. It's time to get out there and network. With Vesta and Gemini, you'll be thinking more analytically than emotionally. just be discerning as to where you implement this business focused mindset. You don't want to go home treating your husband or wife like a business partner, even if they are. There's a time and a place for that. So you want to be discerning as to how you distribute that mindset, that energy. Okay. Now, Mercury is the planet of communication, skills, sales. It enters Aries on the 11th, helping you to get these ideas off the ground with gusto. Communication can come in quickly during this time. It's going to be prompting you to make fast decisions. So just be mindful of that. Luckily, communication is more clear than it was in Pisces. So you don't have to worry about that mucking it up. But you still want to be discerning or cautious as to how you move ahead, And as far as your ideas, if you get ideas, they can come as quickly as they go. So write them down. Okay. On April 27th, Mercury transitions into Taurus, where communication becomes more sensual, even sexy. Okay. You might receive messages from unexpected places. This is a time where strong stances are taken in serious matters and otherwise. So try to look at all perspectives when communicating. Okay. Don't be too rigid. Okay. Many people will be really rigid as to their stance. Try to ward against that. Okay. Now, Venus, the planet of romance, finances, abundance, pleasure, among other things, enters the mutable air sign of Gemini on April 3rd. Okay. So you might feel yourself being attracted to people that are more intelligent or well-versed. You'll be feeling talkative and flirty yourself, but it all depends on who stimulates your curiosity. And like I said, most likely it'll be someone that's intelligent or well-versed. Mars, the planet of challenges and energy, enters Aquarius on March 30th, and so returns our confidence. Okay. You'll move forward, accomplishing tasks with determination. Inventive ideas can propel your career forward at this time. And I'll touch on that actually in your individual scope below. Okay. Jupiter is quintile Chiron, aspecting Capricorn and Aries on March 23rd. That's the day before the new moon. Karma is at play, and fated events can take place during this time. We talked about this in the last newsletter. And I told you about how you guys might be switching your exercise regimen, might be taking on Reiki and things like that. But it looks like you just might be doing that, but doing it indoors because of the current quarantine that many of us are under. This isn't something I can just gloss over. I have to say something about it because it's what's going on. And whether a lot of people think that it's a conspiracy and things like that, we have certain transits that happen in our world, universe, that are repetitive. And, this is a time where we are going to have to worry about our health. Like I said, because Chiron is the wounded healer that aspects mental, physical, emotional, spiritual health. So it's a perfect time to go to the doctors, to get checked out, to watch your health, to do things that are best for you, to change your exercise regimen, because you will be in the house just eating and watching TV and things like that. That's why it's important for you, especially my creatives, to use this time to further your career, to do things that you work on, things that you should be working on, as opposed to letting it get you down. Okay? Because these things are going to happen, and they're going to continue to happen, unfortunately, because that's the world we live in. Those are the transits we go through. And right now it's a transit dealing with aspecting our health in a big way. On April 4th, Jupiter is conjunct Pluto. Jupiter, the planet of luck and expansion, is conjunct the planet of resources, renewal, rebirth, taxes, death, debt. This is a major alignment of two very powerful hitters. These are two major planets. It usually only happens, don't quote me, I believe it's like every 13 years or something like that. It's big gaps between them. This year, it happens 3 times. April 4th, June 30th, and November 12th. Okay. You'll feel compelled to accomplish dreams. Utilize this power. It's bringing your ambition to the forefront in a major way. So note these days down as a time to tap into your passion and drive so that you can achieve your greatest goals thus far. Okay. And you do know Pluto also, like I said, deals with debt and taxes. Jupiter's there. Maybe you're about to get a windfall of money, through that avenue. Whether it be money already owed to you, or money from taxes. If you ever work for the government, money from a job, you want to use those resources in the right way. Okay. Saturn moves into Aquarius and out of Capricorn on the 21st, and it stays there until the beginning of July. This creates challenges for some of the signs. Don't panic. Challenges can be overcome. As you know, Saturn is the planet of restrictions, responsibility, karma, good or bad, karma or dharma. Your actions help to determine how your karma plays out. I don't care what anyone else tells you. That's not up for me to deal with. I'm going to tell you right now, what you put into this life determines what you get out. The karma that you exude, that you give out, is the karma that you get back. You can influence Daddy Saturn to give you good karma by handling your business, by doing what you're supposed to do. That's why he's there. When Saturn is quincunx the true node in Cancer on April the 17th. And while Saturn is highlighting these certain areas in your chart, highlighting these hurdles that you need to overcome, once you overcome said hurdles, great rewards will be bestowed you in those areas where you put in that work. So don't get discouraged when you see Papa Saturn hanging around. He's only hanging around because he wants to make sure that you get what's coming to you. Either way. Pluto, planet of rebirth, renewal, resources, goes retrograde in Capricorn on April 25th until October 4th. It's a time to utilize the resources you've acquired while the planet was direct. Most affected by this sign is Scorpio. You're really affected by this transit because Pluto is one of your rulers. It's your modern ruler. Okay? Make sure you use those resources, even if it's money that you get, to handle the things you need to handle. Me being a Scorpio, Aquarius, the Aquarius transit where Saturn is moving into Aquarius, is going back into my sector of home. I've already had my sink clogged up. My husband had to fix that. My garage door broke. If you don't utilize the resources, if I don't utilize these resources that I'm getting from Pluto being coupled with Jupiter, then Daddy Saturn is going to be there to say, you should have did this, you should have did that. Now this is going to break. Now that extra is going to break. Now, and everything piles up. So make sure that you utilize those resources as you are supposed to. Okay. It's important. Okay. And don't let it get you down. The full sea moon on April the 7th is in the cardinal air sign of Libra. It puts the spot not only on Libra, but any houses you have in that sign or planets. It's a time of illumination and culmination, being that it's a full moon. Are you expecting a judgment in a case, the resolution of a situation? Because it can very well come during this time. The new moon on April 22nd is in the fixed earth sign of Taurus. Both of those are ruled by Venus, which means Venus is the major focus this month. Venus is about love. Venus is about pleasure. Venus is about finances. Everything this month is centered around Venus. Okay? It's time. The new moon calls for you to start new projects because the season is in full gear now. It's spring and it applies to your life and home. So get things straightened out, especially home for you, Scorpio, because your house of home, your sector of home is about to be graced by Saturn again. Okay. Let's get into your individual horoscopes. I'm hoping I'm not too close for this view. I'm trying to try out different views, camera views. And I want you to be able to see me. So I've got a spotlight here, making it a little lighter. So hopefully you can see me. It's looking like you can just see all the detail. So if it's too much for you, comment in the section below and let me know. Scorpio lasts from October 24th to November 21st. Do not allow others to steal your blessings this month. Okay? Mars, the planet of energy and challenges, enters Aquarius on March the 30th. It's a time to clean house, literally and mentally and physically. Both could use fixing. And this transit highlights issues that need attention in those areas. Okay? Complete renovations with consideration as to, with consideration of those you should consult when you're freshening up your environment. If you have a significant other, you don't want to just go fixing everything or doing everything and not considering him. It's funny too, because my husband had to fix the sink because the kids were putting all the stuff in the garbage disposal and it was about to overflow. So when my husband got ready to fix it, I'm like, oh, you know what, honey, wait until I'm at work to fix it. Because me being considerate as to his feelings, it would be better for him to fix it when I'm not home. Because when I'm home, I'm going to be looking what he's doing, watching what he's doing, giving suggestions, asking him if he really should be doing that, if he really should fix it that way. So I told him, fix it when I'm not here because it'll be better for you. It took him like 10 minutes to fix it without me being here. Okay. So I had to be considerate as to how he would feel. And I made the decision to tell him to just wait, don't fix it while I'm in the house because I'm a Scorpio, Leo rising with a chart full of Virgo. I have like 6 Virgo aspects in my chart. So I'm very, sometimes, so I have to be mindful of that. Now, Mercury, the planet of communication, skills, even sales, will be transiting your house of children, romance, even creativity. Okay. Talks about the future direction of creative projects are in progress now. When they say your name is in rooms that you don't even know of, that's now. That's happening now for you, Scorpio. Okay. Mars, the planet of energy and challenges, can bring challenges to your home sector, as I've been talking about. So use this energy to get it repaired. Pluto, your modern ruler, is conjunct Jupiter on April 4th. Now, remember I said Jupiter is a planet of luck and expansion. Pluto is a planet of resources, renewal, debt, taxes. It's pushing you to step into your greatness, Scorpio. That's your modern ruler. If it's pushing everybody else, it's really pushing you. Okay. It's bringing money, power, and ego. The last of which you need to rein in. Okay. Okay. You're feeling powerful at this time and others notice it as well, which means jealousy will be rearing its ugly head. Combat this jealousy with love. Venus is handling this whole month. Use that love to combat the green monster. Okay. Because it's going to be here. It's coming. It's a coming. Okay. Now, a positive attitude brings you better blessings. When someone makes you angry and tries to pull you into that